Hey guys, Michael here. Thanks for joining me. So in the past couple of weeks, many of you have been following QAnon, and this is one of my very first postings. So I'm just going to give people background about who I am and why I'm doing this. Like many citizen journalists and truth seekers, I woke up through 9/11, but in my case, it was in almost 10 years ago, '07, 10 years ago. It was a gradual process with a lot of confusion, as you can understand. So I went into a lot of, as a music teacher, I had a full-time job, so I just did all this investigation on my own part-time, and I've been recently inspired by so many citizen journalists and YouTube videos and so on that I just decided I have to start giving back to the community and participating, co-creating a better reality and sharing research. So yeah, recently the SGT report, Tracy Beans, Jordan Sather, many others that, sits stillness in the storm, are following this stuff really closely, and it's really exciting. When I heard David Wilcock interviewed with SGT report, it was another level of sort of confirmation and interesting perspectives. So a little bio about me, because just starting out with this, I've been in Massachusetts most of my life, and I'm a music teacher. I first got into all of these rabbit holes through 9/11, but have since researched everything from alternative energy to fluoride, chemtrails, every conspiracy you can imagine, and continue to be inspired by the work of like Foster Gamble, Fred Burks, know.org, David Wilcock, even folks who, Richard Dolan, Steve Bassett, some of the more professional, authors and lecturers and speakers in the UFO field, and alternative history, people who are looking at energy and consciousness. Daniel Sheehan, the lawyer, really inspired by his career, the breadth and scope and depth of what he has to say. I became involved with Boston 9/11 Truth about in 2007 or 2008, and I will probably hopefully be posting some videos of interviews with some members soon. What else? Joy Camp. If you haven't checked out Joy Camp videos, there's satirical take on the whole conspiracy theory, or I should call it the conspiracy cover-up and research field. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Part of my story is also that I lived in Brooklyn in 2006 and met the gentleman from We Are Change, Luke Radowski, when he was just starting out. So we were handing out literature together. In fact, I took the literature sort of as a skeptic, and within a week or so, I felt like I had the flu or something. I was totally disillusioned. Had to go through that process of realizing everything on the news was false. I didn't feel comfortable really as an activist for another couple of years. Watching a little too much Alex Jones, a little fear and paranoia. Quickly realized that may be part of their plan, is keeping us in fear. And so if we respond with fear or anger, then they win. Even if we're right, even if we analyze stuff accurately, we need to be careful about how we respond to all of this stuff. So that's really my take on it, and a little bit about myself. Hopefully in other videos you'll get to know where I'm coming from. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.